So, when Gered was less than 100 feet tall, he was probably about 10 years old, my son. I think he probably weighed a good 82 pounds.
Yeah, sucking wet.
Believe it or not, right? I mean, he's a man's man now, but it was
a day.
It was a day. And so I took him camping. We went to Perdido State Park, which is like this nature park, and if I would have seen that rattlesnake, I probably would have gone. Anyway, so we're camping and they have canoes out there, but you're basically in a swamp. Perdido is a swamp. And so you're basically have swamp creatures. You have alligators, you have moccasins, you have ninja squirrels that we'll talk about in the future. But anaconda, no worms. So then, it came to a point, so we got to go down and go with those canoes. And he's like, okay, we're going to go get one of the canoes and go canoeing in the swamp with the gators. So we go down and finally get down to the place where they have, and there's nobody out there but us. It looked like it. And so I go down to the water where the canoes are, and they have them chained up. Like, who's going to come steal a canoe in these swamp, right? So I told Gered, I said, I mean, you got to remember, he's like 82 pounds wet and about 10 years old. I said, listen, somebody might come get these things. So we got to claim one of these things. So I said, why don't you sit up on top? Because it was like mounted pretty high, maybe about 5 foot off the ground. So why don't you get on top of this? And that way, if somebody comes, you can say, this is ours. My dad would go. Yeah, right. My dad went to go get the key.
Stand on it.
Yeah, my dad. So I'm going to get the key and get gators and swamps and moccasins.
And before you go, let me just tie this T-bone steak to your leg.
Yeah, right. I didn't, if I think about it now, I probably shouldn't have put an 82-pound boy out there in these alligators. But it was okay because Gered wasn't scared. The reason why I knew he wasn't scared, because I started walking into the woods. You hear Gered going, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Oh my goodness. And he just started singing it. I'm not scared. It was echoing through the woods, right? I'm like, oh my goodness. And he made it. I got back and I found out he was still there. He wasn't eaten up.
Were the canoes still there?
The canoe was still there.
The canoes are still there. Okay.
I mean, if it wasn't there, Gered would have to stand on the ground. We might not even have Gered today. I probably shouldn't have left him out there on top of that canoe, but I want to make sure. I'm like, Pat, I want to make sure we get our canoe.
It was all about the canoes.
Yeah, man. It's a plan, man. So yeah, we had a great time, and I'll tell you about these ninja squirrels that happen in the future. But I thought it was so hilarious. Hear him echoing through the woods all the way to the guards place or whatever you call the people in state parks. And,
the ranger.
Yes. Granger.
The Rangers.
Oh, Ranger. Yes, they were like the state parks are like the Rangeette.
Right.
It's like the Rangeette.
Smokey the Bear Hat.
Yeah, the Bear Hat. They were braver than we were because we were scared. So
he said, did y'all not see the watch out for alligator signs?
Yeah. I feel so bad. As I was thinking about this, like, I left my 82-pound soaking wet son as meat for the alligators on top of a canoe just because I didn't want. And it's like, so who's going to come out there and get the canoe, right? I mean, who's going to come out there? But I have a great memory, a great song to remember. I'm not scared. Hey, we're going to be talking about a lot of people want to abide with the Lord, but they just don't have a plan to do it. You can request that plan today at iabide.org. Thank you for watching the Greg Lancaster Show. Don't forget to follow us, like us, and subscribe. Go to our YouTube channels, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, Parler, Spotify, iTunes. Download our app, even on Gered. Go to the Apple Store and rate us. When you rate us, more people will get the broadcast. That's how this whole logarithm thing works. And thank you for watching the Greg Lancaster Show.